it just becomes a big struggle.
Absolutely. It's Yuntaku time with Akko and Tamo.
What does Yuntaku mean? It's an Okinawan word from the islands of Okinawa, which means chit-chat. We want to invite you to our kitchen table and include you in our chit-chat to explore new ways of thinking, to welcome different perspectives,
And we want to share ideas on how to love yourself, love your partner, and shower your children with love.
This is episode 26.
And the topic of the day is too many toys for your child might be causing more harm than good. Before we get started, please take a quick moment to subscribe to our show. Now let's get back to our recent happenings. So we are currently getting ready for our baby's arrival for our second kid, and it's literally any day now.
And the contraction can start as we're recording.
Exactly. Never know.
So we're really excited about that.
Yeah, we got our bags packed. We bought our snacks that we need for our energy, and because that's super important to us. Made all the arrangements we need for our daughter, and it's interesting because our daughter has been more attached, or not really attached, but more loving to the belly. Yeah, the past couple of days.
Yeah.
She's always been loving, but it's extra loving.
Right.
So it's interesting because it's like, do you know something that we don't know?
And she's like, yeah, baby.
Yeah,
that's
and so she gets a lot of love, a lot of kisses. Really, it's fun to watch. But it's interesting because it only happened like a couple of days ago. She's been giving kisses to the belly pretty much all the time, but it's much more noticeable
the past few days.
Yeah, it's, I don't know, I feel like it tripled or something. But anywho, just wanted to share what we've been experiencing lately. So
Yeah, and I'm excited and nervous at the same time. And it's a really great feat that you have to go through in order to give birth, and it's such a powerful moment. And I want to definitely support you as best as I can. And so I've been really working to kind of prepare myself mentally to be the best support I can for you.
yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And you know, for our first child, I mean, he was the best support I could ever ask for. He was there for everything. He really took care of me during that process. So I'm also nervous and excited, all both at the same time. Very excited to see our little one and seeing if it is a boy or girl. And yeah, excited and just staying positive, trying to do all these prenatal meditation and whatnot. But yeah, it's interesting. So
Yeah.
any day.
Any day now. So yeah,
Any
it's
day.
we're both very grateful to be able to bring another life into this world, and we want to love him or her as much as we can, just
Yep.
like we do our daughter. So
Exactly.
and now our daughter will have a sibling, and I'm sure she's going to be very excited.
Yes. So super excited. Can't wait to tell you guys whether it's a boy or girl, and just kind of go through the process because it is a miracle and it's a blessing. I know that it's tough. You know, just the process is challenging because you go through all these emotions as far as like pain and everything, but it's such a joy. The journey is such a joy to experience. Yeah, so we're really excited and, you know, hoping we can see this little one soon.
Yeah, and with that said, we may take a hiatus from podcasts for a little while depending on the situation. So please hold on, and we'll be back and hope to record more, much more.
absolutely.
And we just begun, so please stick around, and we're looking forward to sharing a lot more content with you, what we're learning, and sharing that with you so we can all become the best parents we can, right?
Exactly. So let's get back to the topic of the day. The topic is too many toys for your child might be causing more harm than good.
So just a little intro into why we decided to talk about this. We've been noticing that our daughter's toy chest has been starting to really overflow. And not only that, we had the inkling that having too many toys has been becoming more of a detriment than benefit to our daughter. Not only that, by the end of the day, the house is really just littered with toys. And we did a little bit of research online and found that, yes, indeed, having too many toys can have consequences. And so today we want to share what we learned and what we did to improve the situation.
Yeah, absolutely. House is seriously gets pretty wild.
So what we researched, we want to share that first, and then we want to share with you what we did and what happened. So first of all, we want to share with you the issues that come with having too many toys. So Akko, can you share?
Yes. So having too many toys can cause anxiety, and it's called too many toy syndrome. And the child can also have a hard time focusing. Their attention starts to become really scattered. And another one is that it really creates a huge mess.
And when it comes to mess, of course, the parents prefer not to have a big mess. But in another sense, when your child is looking at that mess, the brain has to process all that, right? So it's a lot more work on the part of the child. Yes, I think it's really important to have a lot of stimulation for your child, but at the same time, we want to be cognizant of what kind of stimulation we're giving the child. So that's a consideration for parents.
Exactly. So let's get into the benefits of having less toys. So Tomo, do you want to go ahead and share those?
Sure. Having less toys, the child is able to focus better and they may want to read more books. I think for our daughter, that's really been the case. She's been drawn a lot more to the books. So that's really cool. And then they become a lot more creative, right? In the example of our child, she's been a lot more creative in terms of playing how she plays with dolls. She goes towards books. She uses what she has to play with it differently than she would have if she had a lot more toys. So that's really encouraging to see. And then for parents and for children, it's less mess, so it's a lot easier to clean up. So by the end of the day, it's a lot easier to take care of the cleaning and just go ahead with the sleep routine. So it's really nice there.
Yeah, absolutely. Like it definitely cut down the cleaning to half at least. And we have our daughter help us too. So it does take a little bit longer because we want her to be able to clean up her mess.
Right. And when we had all the toys, it would take a lot longer to clean, right? And then our daughter is already tired and it just becomes a big struggle for having her help us, right?
Yeah.
But as we cut, I think by 50% of all the toys, it's just become a lot easier. So for her, it's much less of a struggle than it was.
Absolutely.
So let's share what we did and then share what happened. So what we did was, we're still in the process of learning all this, but the first thing we did was to put away all the toys that she no longer plays with. And that cleared up about half of her toys. So what we did was we put it into storage. And one tip that we have for all parents, I'm sure you want to always cut down on the drama, right? So what we did was we did this cleaning when our child was sleeping.
Yes.
So that our child is not asking us,
watching it happen,
watching all her toys get taken or anything like that. And hey, it worked out great. The next day when she woke up, no issue.
No issue whatsoever.
So we definitely recommend it. But we didn't take anything that she really likes.
Yeah. We knew what she likes, what she always plays with.
Yes,
and
exactly.
we made sure to keep those. And I mean, how cruel is it when we just take away her favorite toys?
Exactly. So again, these were toys that she no longer plays with. She's outgrown them. So it was just kind of extra toys that she wasn't playing with.
Yeah. And then for these toys, we're thinking of either giving it to friends that have same age children and donate the rest, as we would love for the toys to have a second life.
Yep. And also, since we're expecting our second child, some of the toys that we think could be very educational,
beneficial,
we'll keep those in storage and pull it out very soon.
Exactly.
So let's share what happened.
Yeah, so what happened? So after half the toys were cleared, our daughter hasn't complained and she's happy as ever.
And it seems like her curiosity has expanded. And what I mean by expanded is she has a lot more interest in much wider range of household items. So she's more interested in mixing, helping mama mix like a pancake mix or whatnot. She's really interested in watching dada work his screwdriver. And it seems like her interest has widened.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're looking to do a second sweep to cut another half of her toys too as well. So, we just do this in increments and see how she does.
So then by cutting another half if we can, it depends on what she's playing with and things like that, but we'll look through it and do another sweep. And then I think that's going to be good for quite a while.
Yeah. And we're also planning to cycle the toys. If she has multiple toys that she likes, then we're planning to cycle it. So
toys that she liked before, but she's not really playing with it too much right now, we'll just put it into storage and maybe bring it back in a month or two.
Yeah. And then so cycle it so that there's always the same amount of toys out for her. Never exceeding and never really lacking toys.
Yeah. And so with this, it's been much, much easier to clean up at the end of the day. Today was only a couple minutes, very low drama. It was fantastic.
Yeah, and the parents were relieved.
Yes, we are. So we hope this tip helps you if you're having drama with a lot of toys and cleaning. And if you feel that your child is having too many toy syndrome, maybe you can look into cutting down their toys and putting it into storage.
Absolutely. Yeah. So the question of the day is, do you think your children have too many toy syndrome?
We'd love to hear from you. Please come say hi on our new website by going to akkoandtamo.com. That is AKKOAND Tamo.com. All right. Looking forward to hearing from you. Take care.
All right. Bye.
Bye.